It's the second Varsity High School tonight. Coming to you live from the rinks right after Smithtown Hauppauge Senior Night. Smithtown Hauppauge versus Sachem. We have Northport Huntington versus Connetquot Sayville. Jack Keel starting in net tonight for Connetquot Sayville. So happy to be here with you tonight. Battle over playoff seeding between number 6 Connetquot Sayville. I believe it's number 7 Northport Huntington. 8 teams do advance of 10. That doesn't mean the last couple of seeds are pushovers. We've seen 6 and 7 seeds win in the past. I remember during my playing days, Smithtown Hauppauge was ranked 6th. We advanced all the way to the county. So these aren't games you should discount. These aren't teams you should discount. And we're really happy to be here with you. Once again, Jack Siskin on the call, John Lavecchia on the camera. And the real Nicky Quinn producing tonight. And by producing, I mean he's in the chair right next to me, ready for this broadcast. And we're so happy to be with you here tonight. One more game. A late start. For those of you joining us from the Smithtown Hauppauge and Sachem broadcast, I'm surprised to say the least. And for those of you just hopping on the Long Island Sports Network, great to have you here. The horn sounds, and let's get underway. Once again, Suffolk County High School Hockey League action coming your way. Second game and last game of the night. We've talked about doing a midnight game. Something about class the next morning making it unfeasible. If you're a senior, I hope you took first period off. And for the rest of you, let's get underway. Flush shower out alongside Martin. Tom 40 on the blue line. Marchese. And Vodyak on the other side. Blake Belt will take the face-off. He's flanked by Joseph Caruso. Ryan Collins at the point. A couple other names we'll get to as this broadcast continues. Savaglia on the point as Northport Huntington wins the face-off. Puck comes to Savaglia. Comes back across to Collins, who fires it across again. Puck takes a couple bounces. Connetquot Sayville heads the other way. Then Northport Huntington heads the other way. They're coming in one-on-one. Puck is poked off the stick and covered. That was a Gafanov with that shot. Actually was supposed to be calling the Northport Huntington game last night. Had a bit of an audio issue. My apologies for that. Face-off won by Connetquot Sayville. Puck ends up along the boards. Northport Huntington recovers. In the corner now. Cutting towards the net. And the puck comes to the point. Shot. Blockers side. Rebound came loose. Fleschhauer on it. Then Tom Forty. Neither of them come away with it. Collins does. Shot save. That's gloved by Keel. On the other side, for Northport Huntington in net, it's Angel Spinelli. Line change now. Face off. One to Esposito for Connetquot Sayville. A call up from the JV roster. Was captaining that team, and you can see the tape over the C on his jersey. Puck comes to Savage. He makes a pass to Breddy, but there's a turnover. Billy Collins heads the other way. Carries it behind the net. Can't find the wraparound, so he'll continue to move the puck. Then finds the man at the point. Puck ends up in the corner. Pass is broken up. Savage tried to get the clear. He didn't. The puck stays in the zone. 3 in the slot, and Brody gets the clear. Savage heads the other way. Finds the open man shot. Goes wide in the net. Picked up by Kraft. Moves it up towards Collins. He races for the puck. And then gets pinned down in the board battle against Connolly. Northport Huntington comes away with it. And the puck is taken off their stick. Thrown across the slot. Nobody's there. Except for Breddy. 2 Breddys on Connetquot Sayville as the shot is fired off the shoulder pad. They each have a first initial on their jersey. As the puck ends up along the wall. Blake Belt has it. Gets past Lenahan. Pursues Breddy. Puck kept. Oh no, not kept in along the wall. Then they get the puck back. Northport Huntington resets. Carries it into the zone. Poke check by Connolly. Forces a turnover for Connetquot Sayville, but then a collision behind the net. Northport Huntington gets it right back. Savaglio was on that puck. It came free. Shot from Belt was blocked. Savaglio showed up in the third period, right before the third period of last night's game. If you show up before the third period, you're allowed to play, as that shot was gloved by Keel. And he's under pressure from Belt, so we'll hold it. But Savaglio showed up late, coming from a travel game. Opposing coach threatened to contest the score if Savaglio played. So Savaglio left the ice. 2 minutes later, comes right back on. Northport Huntington wins 4-3. Blake Belt wins it forward. Keel covers it. Caruso, a call up alongside Spasato. Out now for Northport Huntington. Taking reps with Agafonov, the leading scorer for this Northport Huntington team. As a shot is fired towards the net and goes wide. Caruso picks it up. Makes the pass. Puck comes all the way across. Spasato will chase. Northport Huntington started with 6 players last night. Spasato and Caruso came late from a PAL game on the other side of the rink. Shot! Save! Puck is still loose. In the slot. Shot! Another save! Rebound! Go! It's blocked! After 2 saves from Spinelli, Agafonov fires it across the crease. Puck takes a bounce. Shot, save. Rebound comes to Spasato. He fires a shot. It's deflected. Shot. Rebound. Scores! And Blake Belt puts Northport Huntington on the board. 3:59 into the first period. Just smart heads-up hockey. Gets to the front of the net. A shot from Spasato is intercepted by Paragola. He fires it off the pad, and then that's picked up Paragallo. And then Belt collects the rebound right in front of the net. Thanks to John Lavecchia for that correction on Paragallo's last name. My apologies for the mix-up. Face-off, won by Connetquot Sayville, but that's turned over. Northport Huntington comes away with the puck. Kraft moves it back to the point. And the puck comes forward. Turnover. Forced by Savage. Comes to Breddy. My apologies. Then Northport Huntington gets the puck. Nearly turns it over. Connetquot Sayville can't keep it in his zone. DeLucci moves it across. That puck finds Esposito. He chips it forward for Savage. That's broken up by Savaglio, who makes the lead pass to Collins, who comes in, fires a shot. That's gloved by Keel.
Eventually, I have to go help them clean up. So when I leave, it's not just.
Face off in the defensive zone. Lenneman in the dot. Matched up against Blake Brown. Brown wins it forward. Esposito gets the puck. Battle along the boards. Puck comes to Brown. Fired in front. Comes all the way out. Kept in by Savaglio. Then the puck leaves the zone. Northport Huntington recovers. Moves up the wall. Takes a bounce. Finds its way with DeLucci. Mr. Ionis couldn't settle it. Brown will pursue. But DeLucci makes an escape turn. Finds Esposito on the other side of the ice. Esposito looks up ice. He's got Trecco and Snyder. But he chooses to go back to DeLucci on the wall, who kicks it out to Snyder. Carries it across the red line and enters the zone. Fires a shot. That's turned aside. And then the rebound, nearly gloved by Spinelli, but the puck is still loose. Bouncing puck in the slot. Makes its way out to the blue line. Shot from Brady. Goes wide. Savaglio chips it. Then the puck finds its way to Ionis. Chips it down, but not far enough. Get the change Northport Huntington's looking for. Snyder recovers, and he'll carry it into his own zone to reset, giving time to Northport Huntington to get a fresh line out there. Fleschauer heads up ice. Agafonov helps force the turnover with Brown. He comes away with the puck. Carries it across the blue line. Goes to collect, but Tom Forty and Brady break that up. Fleschauer has it. Caruso pursues, forces him to move it. Savage has it, moves it across, and it's kept in by Agafonov. Puck finds its way to Belt. He's under pressure from Connolly, but he maintains possession, pokes it out to the point, but that goes wide all the way down the center. Morandi couldn't get to it. Tom Forty will get to it for Connetquot Sayville, but Morandi stops him. 4 versus 4 in that race. Puck comes to Tom Forty. Then it comes to Caruso, who chips it up the wall. That puck settled by Northport Huntington, 2-on-1. Centering pass broken up by Connolly. Thrown across the crease, no one's home. Belt's gonna come for it now. Puck comes to Agafonov. Throws in front, shot save. Rebound, poked free. Picked up by Connetquot Sayville, they head the other way. But Martin loses it. And Northport Huntington carries it back in. In the corner now. Puck finds Caruso, who backhands it under pressure to Belt, who can't settle it. Then Fleschauer has to take it off a stick by Belt. Northport Huntington heads the other way. Caruso makes it a 3-on-2. And then a shot turned aside. Puck in the corner now. Belt wins the battle. Shot, scores! This time from Billy Collins. It's 2-0, Northport Huntington. Face off at center. Campanola against Collins. And Collins gets the better of that one. Puck comes out to the point. Rather than the blue line. Puck comes to Savaglio. Makes the lead pass. Puck gets caught in the skates. Before being fired in. Picked up by Connetquot Sayville. They move it up the ice. Give and go with Savage. And then a shot goes way over the net. That shot from Marchese. Puck shot out. It's going to be picked up by Connetquot Sayville. Savage can't get to it though. Kraft does for Northport Huntington. Carries the puck into the quarter. Puck thrown towards the net. Attempted Michigan fails. Puck is going to be covered. Marchese. My apologies on that one. Face off now. Brown in the dot for Northport. Huntington wins it back against Camp Pinola. Savaglio's intended D-to-D pass ends up being dumped into the zone after the puck goes awry. In the corner now. T-Birds are going to come away with it. But Savaglio keeps it in. Keel pushes back out to the corner. Delucci rather, moves up the boards. And it's cleared all the way down by Savage. That's going to be icing. .6:11 on the clock. As the face-off is won by Connetquot Sayville, they'll head up the ice. Behind the net, Connetquot Sayville works their way up ice. Pass goes under his skate all the way down, no icing. Going to be recovered by Spasato. Moved up the boards and a pass put into the skates. Turnover. Snyder has the away shot. Right in the breadbasket. For Spinelli. Face off in the defensive zone for Northport Huntington. Belt versus Tom Forty. Belt comes away with it. Nearly takes a hit, evades it. Gets the puck of ice. Puck comes on Caruso's backhand. He'll be in a race with Bredy. He gets the clear. Puck comes to Sasato, who turns it over to Martin. Martin heads in. Cuts the outside. Shot is blocked by Spasato's stick. Comes out in front. Northport Huntington has it. They'll gain the zone. Agafonov loses the puck. Then a shot and a save by Keel after it's settled along the wall. .9:49 into regulation in the first period. Face off won by Northport Huntington, but they won it back too far. Spasato in a race for it. He chips it forward. Spasato and Caruso, two call-ups for this Northport Huntington team as the puck finds its way to Fleschauer and then to Martin. And then a turnover, and Kraft goes the other way. Cuts the outside, fires a pass into the slot after faking the shot. And then Fleschauer heads up the boards. Comes in against Spasato, then cuts the other side, makes an escape turn along the wall. Tried to chip it in, that was broken up. Northport Huntington pass intended for Spasato was broken up from Paragallo, who's now in a battle to maintain possession against Savage. He can't. Puck ends up along the wall. DeLucci put it back in. Spasato took it out. Puck bounces free. Paragallo ends up getting the puck forward. Collins picks it up. He'll head into the zone. Makes the centering pass. Nobody's home. Kraft couldn't get to it. Now, Connetquot Sayville going the other way. DeLucci makes the pass to Savage. Makes the lead pass to Campagnola. Puck goes bouncing in the air, but eventually it ends up along the wall. Northport Huntington will carry it out. Pass intended for Kraft. Goes too far from Ryan Collins. Brady gets it. Turnover. Northport Huntington comes into the zone. And then a well-timed poke check breaks up that play from Brown for Northport Huntington. Moved across to Esposito. Moves it to DeLucci. That gets caught. Or DeLucci, that gets caught in the skates. He's under pressure from Brown. He'll carry it all the way around to where Esposito was before. They switch sides on the blue line. That's fired back in. Northport Huntington has to check up. They just did. Puck comes to Savage, who moves it back to DeLucci. Not a lot of breaking out in the past 30 seconds. Connetquot Sayville content to hold the puck before that's fired down. Hits the ref. The ref is part of the field of play, no matter how much we sometimes wish he wasn't. Savage carries it to the outside for Connetquot Sayville, but his shot is blocked. Another shot. That's turned aside by Spinelli. It's shot out of the zone. And then It's collected on the other side. Moved up the boards for Connetquot Sayville. Savage has it. Looks across the ice, can't find the pass. So he finds Campagnola, who enters the zone. Tried to make the lead pass for Savage. Puck gets knocked down, and it ends up along the wall. It's picked up by Ryan Collins, who throws up the boards, and it's turned over to Vodyak, who keeps it in. Campagnola throws it in front. That goes awry. Vodyak gets it, fires a slap shot. That's turned aside and then covered by Spinelli. .12:33 into the first period. It's been all Northport Huntington so far. Face off now. One back by Northport Huntington. Savaglio throws it around. Puck will come to Caruso, who's caught flat-footed. His clearing attempt to Marchese fails. Agafonov gets the puck, heads up ice, pulls up, finds Caruso on his backhand. Caruso fires a shot. That goes wide of the net. Pass broken up in the slot. Connetquot Sayville heads the other way. T-Birds have numbers if they hurry. And then the play is broken up by Paragallo. Fired in on net. Spinelli will cover to the forecheck. Face off into defensive zone for Northport Huntington. Jumped out to an early 2-0 lead in this game. Things seem to have settled down for now. Face off, won by Fleischhauer. Puck comes to the point, kept in. Shot by Connolly, turned aside, rebound, score! Oh, off the iron from Fleischhauer. I spoke too soon. Puck comes into the other corner. Marchese on it. Puck is poked up and way out of play. Apparently, Spinelli got that on his stick with a save there. Thought it hit the iron. Might have hit the iron after the fact. But we're being told by LISN insider John Levecchia that it was a save. Kraft heads up ice after the faceoff win. Tries to chip it around Connolly. Connolly gets it right out of the zone. But then a turnover. Northport Huntington gets it. They check up. Then the puck comes in front. Shot scores! And Northport Huntington makes it 3-0. That was just a beauty of a goal from Sean Tittle. Just watch this play. Carried in. Lead pass. Tittle steps up. Backhand, forehand, in the net. It's 3-0. Northport Huntington. Face off at center. One back by the T-Birds. Bellucci moves it D to D. Then it comes up ice. Puck finds itself free. Tittle can't settle it. Then he backhands it out of the zone. Kraft goes for the puck. Recovered by Connetquot Sayville. Shot from Savage. Gloved by Spinelli. He couldn't grasp it though. Thrown in front of the net by Savage on a diving play. Then Collins gets out of the zone, can't settle it. Kraft against Campagnola for the puck. And then Connetquot Sayville resets to DeLucci, and Breddy throws into the zone. Spassato will be on it. Under pressure, but the puck comes up the boards to Brown. Brown chips it out of the zone. Puck finds its way to Savage, who comes in offsides. I gotta tell you, Northport Huntington looks like a way different team when they don't start with 6 guys on the bench like they did last night. They're up 3-0. Last night they won 4-3. D-to-D pass. And then the puck comes up the ice towards Brown, goes past his stick. Then Connetquot Sayville goes D-to-D. Puck goes over Snyder's stick. Lenneman throws it in, delayed offsides. Connetquot Sayville forced to check up. As the period, that puck's going all the way down, but that's going to be the end of the period anyway. And the T-Birds get to reset for the start of the second. 1 minute intermission. Just not what you want to see from a Connetquot Sayville team. They're sitting at, currently on the season, they're sitting 7-11-1. Northport Huntington is sitting at 6-11-1. So it would appear Connetquot Sayville actually, while they're 1 point ahead in the standings, they've played one more game. Northport Huntington has a game in hand. If they win this, they should move at least into a tie, because that will leave them at a 7-11-1. Leave Connetquot Sayville at 7, I believe 12-2. Oh. Correct. Insider sources inform me that Northport Huntington will pass Connetquot Sayville if they win this game. Just verifying that, thanks to John Lavecchia. Start of the second period. Matthew Campagnola out for the face-off for Connetquot Sayville. Big period from Angel Spinelli to start this game for Northport Huntington. Face off now. One back, or one forward rather, by Belt. He gets past Brady, chips it in. Agafonov chases, but Esposito gets there first, takes a hit. And a whistle and a penalty coming up against Agafonov. The call on the ice is cross-checking. And the T-Birds will go on the power play. That's the right call. You could have called that extension in slow motion. Face-off come all the way down. Connetquot Sayville with a chance to get themselves on the board. Just 12 seconds into the start of this second period. Flush hour in the dot. Face-off won by Connetquot Sayville, comes to the point. Shot, save! Right off the bat, a save from Angel Spinelli. A glove save on that Marchese shot. Right at the start of the period. Deja vu over again on the other side. Flushauer wins again. Puck comes across. Shot is whiffed by Paragallo. Or Vadyak, am I correct? Vadyak. Connetquot Sayville forced to regroup in their own zone, but they're under pressure. Flushauer can't get the puck free. It's pinned by Brown. Comes out now. Connetquot Sayville pass. That goes past Savaglio. That'll be icing. Oh no! Played by the stick. Savaglio settles it, heads up ice. He's coming up against Vadyak. Cuts to the outside. Cuts back. Shot! Save! Short-handed chance. For Northport Huntington. Minute and 6 into this period. 54 seconds in to the penalty kill. Just over a minute remaining. As Northport Huntington wins the faceoff, fires a shot that goes wide. Savage is going to pick that one up and resets. Esposito's pass is broken up, but it's settled by Campagnola. Then the puck goes bouncing. Savage can't settle it. Then eventually Campagnola has it, but it's taken off his stick by Collins. Puck comes up the boards, but not out of the zone. This time, it finally does. Pass intended for Collins broken up. Collins comes in on sides. Makes the pass across the crease. No one's there. But Brady will collect it along the wall and then gets it to Esposito. Puck comes up to Savage. T-Birds running out of time to make something happen on this power play. As Savage enters the zone. Cuts to the outside, makes an escape turn right into Kraft. He gets knocked off the puck. Paragallo pokes it free. Collins has it. Evades Esposito. He'll reset. Penalty will expire. We're all even now with the turnover. Campagnola can't get the pass through. Northport Huntington goes for the clear. Goes under Esposito's stick. Icing waved off for that reason. Kale comes out to play it. Fires it all the way down with a saucer pass. Flushauer gets it, and that's offsides. Campagnola wants an explanation. He won't get it. A win tonight goes a long way for Northport Huntington. They still have a game in hand. They're down 1 point in the standings. They're up 3-0. This time it's a home power play coming your way on the Long Island Sports Network. At the point, shot, deflected. Connolly gets it, settles it, and sends it all the way down. That's tipped. Flushauer chases, but Kraft will recover. High stick. You know, last game you could barely hear yourself think of it being senior night for Smith on Halpog. This game, you can hear everything on the ice. Crystal clear. Kind of a welcome change, to be quite honest with you, as the face-off is won by Northport Huntington. And they head up ice. Collins carries it in, carries it to the outside, and then behind the net. Looks for the pass. He's going to find Agafonov at the point. Agafonov moves it across. Savaglio gets it in deep. Belt's going to collect that one. There's a pass to the... Oh, that puck was deflected. And a shot by Kraft in! We're going to get the replay on that one. That was strange play there. Just watch how this puck comes out. You're going to see the shot. Comes to the slot. And then a shot from Kraft. Yeah, that's just... That's just a weird shot. Goes in. Might have tipped a little bit. Northport Huntington takes a 4-0 lead as the faceoff is won forward. Comes to DeLucci. Chips it on for Martin, but Martin can't enter the zone cleanly. And it's forced back out by Brown before it comes right back in. Paragallo picks it up. He's under pressure from two guys. Moves it up the boards. That pass intended for Ionis goes awry. And then it leaves the zone, but Brown can't settle it, so DeLucci carries the other way. Connetquot Sayville enters the zone. Towards the center. That's broken up by Ionis, but he can't settle it. Puck comes to the point, kept in by Lenehan. Or Lenehan, my apologies. Chip back in. Lenehan holds it along the boards. He goes down to the ice. Then a shot from Martin goes wide. Marchese can't keep it in. He did get a stick on it. He'll settle it. Goes to his backhand. Loses the puck. DeLucci picks it up. Tries to move it back to Marchese. He does. Pass comes up. Lenehan has it broken up by Paragallo. He'll head up ice. Comes in 1-on-4. Cuts the outside. Wraps around. Looks for the pass. But he can't find it. Under pressure along the wall. Turnover forced. And the puck leaves the zone after that play by Treco. Now it's fired back in by Ionis. And picked up by DeLucci under pressure. He takes a hit. Northport Huntington takes the puck. Pass towards the slot, broken up. And now Martin Savage heads the other way. Fires a shot that's blocked by Savaglio. Kept in by Connetquot Sayville for now. Puck comes across to DeLucci. He wasn't ready for it. Kraft forces him to dump it in. Savage on the puck, who throws it across the slot and out of the zone. Where DeLucci will pick it up again. Not sure how long DeLucci's been out, but it feels like the shift has gone on for a while for him. He'll probably be looking to get to the bench. As Savaglio chips it back in, but DeLucci picks it up. Finds Brady. Then the puck comes to Savage, chips it forward for DeLucci, who's forechecking. That's broken up. Collins heads the other way, one-on-one. Fires a shot that goes over the net of Keel. He'll collect his own rebound, though, but he can't settle it, so the puck ends up in the corner. Battle along the boards. Marchese comes away with it. Kept in by Tittle. In the corner still. And the puck bounces its way to Collins. Takes a hit from Marchese while trying to find Kraft in the slot. He can't. The puck finds Savage, leaves the zone. Savaglio makes the first play to break that play up, and now Ruddy is heading the other way, and that shot right in the bread basket of Angel Spinelli. .5:53 into the second period. Northport Huntington maintaining a 4-goal lead. Belt versus Connolly. Face off one back to Collins, who chips it up the boards. That is flipped out of the zone. Knocked down by Agafonov. Caruso picks it up, heads in, makes the pass to Agafonov, who settles on his back end. Cuts in, shot, save by Keel. Puck in the corner now. Comes free, backhand to Caruso, settles on his backhand, kicking the shot off. Caruso a call up. Definitely trying to get him going here. You can see that the game is going to come. He's still a relentless forechecker. It's just an adjustment with the size at this level. Turnover. Fleschauer heads the other way. Pursued by Belt and Caruso, so he resets. Then moved to Tom Forty. That's broken up along the wall. Then Tom Forty gets it back, enters the zone, drops it to Connolly. And then Agafonov heads up the center. He's in, all alone. Shot, save, Keel. Then it's not cleared. It's kept in. Northport Huntington gets it. Agafonov has it in the corner, moves it behind the net. Looking for Caruso in the slot. They can't find it. But Caruso gets the puck back on the forecheck, chips it back down to Agafonov. Almost loses his footing, and then goes to the bench. He's going to get going at some point, and this league better watch out when he does. He was a leading scorer in the JV division for a reason, and that skating, that skill will hold up at this level. Fleschauer forces a turnover on Collins, wraps it around, save. And the puck's picked up. Then a pass fired down. Ionis in, 1-on-0. Shot. He was caught from behind by Esposito there. Esposito's got blazing speed. Another JV call-up in this game. There's 4 total. Esposito, another one to watch out for as the puck comes to Fleschauer in the corner. Collins breaks that play up. Chips it back, but it's collected by Fleschauer. His pass comes all the way around to DeLucci. It's kept in for now, but then comes to, I believe that was Collins, my apologies. Couldn't tell if it was a 3 or 13 there for a second. Then a turnover. Savage heads the other way. 2-on-2 thanks to the back check of Paragallo. In the corner now. Brady knocked off the puck. Puck comes to the point. Shot from DeLucci. Turned aside. Rebound goes over the net of Spinelli. Comes up the boards. Ionis tried to move it forward. He couldn't. So Brown enters the fray along the boards. Puck bounces behind the net. Collins gets it. He makes the pass, no one in particular across the zone, but he gets it. He gets the clear. That was what was important at that point. Gives Spinelli a time to reset. Then that pass comes across to Ionis. He makes the lead pass. That goes to Tittle, who fires a shot. Saved by Keel. Picked up by Brown. Then it comes to Kraft, who whiffs on that shot, but a nice move. And now he sets up, takes a hit from DeLucci. And then the puck comes to Brown. It's knocked off Brown's stick. Savage heads the other way. Campagnola gains the zone. Makes his move, finds Lenahan, shot! Oh, off the back of the net. Diving Angel Spinelli was in position, though. Not sure that goes in if you find the net. Now Belt heads up the ice with speed. He's got help with him. Cuts to the outside. Makes the pass into the slot. And then Collins can't gather the puck. So they reset. DeLucci gains the zone. Drop pass intended for Gray. He's broken up. They get the clear. Collins puts it into his own net while trying to get the puck past Marchese. 9:51 into the second period. It's a 4-0 lead for Northport Huntington. Face-off goes to center. Belt, Caruso, Agafonov up front for Northport Huntington. Face-off one. Sposato finds Belt, taking off Belt's stick. Gray heads the other way. Has his stick lifted, but he stays on the puck, at least for now. And then Belt gets the clear. But Yadvok made the puck, got the puck forward. Gray touched it off sides. Or rather, got the puck off sides before Connetquot Sayville could touch up. George Vodyak, an underrated defenseman for this Connetquot Sayville team. Listed on the roster is George Vodyak IV. A family name. And a great hockey name, that's for sure. No disrespect intended, I really do mean that. As Agafonov fires the puck in, there's a whistle. It's going all the way down. A lot of great hockey names in this game between George Vodyak IV, Maxime Sposato, Russian in the front, Italian in the back. Face-off won by Northport Huntington. By the way, that isn't the words of his father. I didn't make that up on the fly. I talked to him last night. As Caruso gets the puck at center, can't settle it. Then he chips it forward to Agafonov. Puck is turned over. Yadvok has gotten it. Savage, who drops it to Campagnola, who steps in but is forced outside. Fire shot that's deflected. Goes off Spinelli, and then a pass to the center. Savage is backhand turned aside by Spinelli. Caruso fires into the corner, just trying to get it away from the net. And now Northport Huntington heads the other way. Agafonov has it. You'd like to see, as the puck ends up with Belt in the corner, I would like to see Caruso play with a little bit more confidence. But he's a much smaller player in this league. As Pergola's shot goes wide, he doesn't realize how good he is yet. He will. Shot towards the net, ends up in the corner. Then the puck comes back to the point. Northport Huntington has it. Play is broken up. Ryan Collins lost the puck, left the zone. Then Agafonov will lead pass for Paragola. That's broken up. Caruso breaks up that play for salvage, though. Puck finds Yadvok. And then Collins. Puck comes to the point. Shot is blocked. Collins has multiple cousins on the Smithtown Halpog organization, the Lackowitzes. Adam being the current player. Josh being the previous. For that Smithtown Halpog team. Flush Hours lead pass is broken up. Gets it back though. And then it's cleared. Rutkowski can't settle it. So Esposito heads the other way. Gains the zone. He's on the outside. Fires a shot. That's right in the breadbasket of Spinelli. My New Year's resolution was to try and say breadbasket a little bit less. Unfortunately, pucks keep heading right for goalies' chests. Like it's some sort of magnet under the chest protector. So far, I'm really behind on that one. Face off now. Won by Connetquot Sayville. Comes to the point for Esposito, who fires it in. Snyder will chase. Snyder has 2 goals for this Connetquot Sayville varsity team. He's also a goal scorer with the JV team. Kept in by Breddy, or I guess it bounced out of play. That was Brent Breddy. He's got a B on the back of his jersey. His brother Ethan has the E. Reminds me of watching Finland at the World Juniors. Not because of the level of play, just because of the fact that both captains had the first initial on the back of their jersey as the face-off is won forward. Spinelli pokes it into the corner. Fleschauer has it. Puck comes up the boards. Kraft makes his move. And a lead pass is broken up. That one intended for Morandi. Puck has gone bouncing. Then it's ripped right back up. Kraft fires shot. Scores! And Eric Kraft, that's his second of the year. In what will be his 10th game, 3 points. And just watch this play. He forces the turnover at the blue line. He walks in. He fires right through the defenseman's screen. Goes top corner. The shot's rising as it goes. Just absolutely beautiful. Face off at center. Was won by Northport Huntington. They couldn't control it. Then it's picked up by Savaglio, who makes the lead pass intended for Collins. That goes awry. Marchese tried to rush it. Kraft, the goal scorer, took it off his stick and reset to his defenseman, Morandi. At least the man at that position at the time. Puck comes to Collins. He enters the zone. He's got help. Drops it to Morandi. Morandi's shot is deflected. That goes way into the netting. If you're a Cowboys fan, you're not familiar with, a football going that high right into what would have been the uprights. But I definitely reached with that one, but face-off one. Russo in the slot looking for the pass, can't find it. So the puck comes to Savaglio. Shot save! What a glove save and a beauty. It's always nice to see pucks getting deflected into the netting here, though. Like you're trying to kick a field goal. Happens way more often than you think it should. Face off now. Belt's in the dot. He's got Caruso and Agafonov on his wing. Agafonov gets that puck off the face-off. Caruso playing the bumper position. Forces a turnover. Shot! Oh, just turned aside. You can see Caruso. He has that speed. He has that sixth sense when it comes to the puck as he races off and forces the turnover against Savage. But the puck comes to, I believe that was Campagnola. Went right into the netting. This time it went wide up the uprights. Like a Cowboys extra point. Giants may have lost, but so did the Cowboys, and we still have that. 54 seconds remaining in the second period. It's 5-0 Northport Huntington. We got a period to go on Monday Night Hockey here on LISN. Savage gets the point, puck to the point. Vodyak shot is turned aside. Then Spinelli clears the front of the net for him. Puck finds Agafonov. Gets tied up in his skates. He finds Belt, then Caruso. But Caruso couldn't really settle that. Was kind of a forced pass. I think Belt intercepted it. Didn't mean to. Because they're definitely trying to get Caruso going when you watch them. And I don't say that as a bad thing. They need him going. He'll be a big performer for them in the playoffs. And you can kind of see, especially over the past period or so, his impact as he's getting more comfortable. Campagnola gets it to Savage. About 15 seconds remaining as Vodyak takes the puck, walks in. That shot's blocked. Savage gets the puck shut. Oh, goes wide of Spinelli's. Then backhand covered by Spinelli. Angel Spinelli shuts the door yet again. Puck goes in after the whistle, but hey, I mean, doesn't count then. Doesn't matter. Just over 7 seconds remaining. 7.6 to be exact. I believe that would be 14:52.4 into the period. Face off. One back by Campagnola to Esposito, who keeps it in. Gets it to Savage behind the net. Goes off his stick. And that'll do it for the second period. We'll head into the third. Northport Huntington with a 5-goal lead. They got a game in hand. And you gotta say, if you're Northport Huntington, everything's gone the way you want it to. Especially after yesterday when you win the game with 10 guys. You have guys showing up late. Like I said, Savaglio shows up right before the start of the third period, which turned from a 1-minute intermission to a 5-minute intermission over a rule interpretation over whether or not he was allowed to play. He was allowed to play. He did play. And he helped his team get the win. Meanwhile, you had Caruso and Sposato, both JV call-ups, as 2 of those 10 players, and they're JV call-ups. They're not necessarily used to this level yet. There's a difference in physicality. But they're also coming off. They both probably played 20 minutes in a game on the other side of the ice that was being broadcast on LISN for PAL. So, it's kind of interesting. Kind of not, but we got about 10 seconds remaining till the end of intermission, so I pretty much got carte blanche until then. Cameraman John Vecchia giving me the pity laugh there as we get ready for the start of the third period. Snyder will start this period alongside Tom Forty and Fleschhauer. This line trying to get going. Even if you don't win the game, you do want to establish some sort of presence. Make yourself known on the score sheet. Even if it's just to get ready for playoffs. Face-off won by Fleschhauer. Back to Bruddy, who finds Fleschhauer again. Puck is carried into the zone. Tried to go through three guys. That didn't work out. So Snyder gets at the blue line, chips it back in. That's knocked down by Paragallo. Carried in by Rufkowski. He finds Paragallo, who's behind the goal line. Looks like he thought about the Michigan there, decided against it. Puck shot out of the zone, comes to Savaglio. Then finds Ionis, who finds Rufkowski, who dumps it in. He'll chase. DeLucci gets there first. Gives it to Brady. Bit of a miscommunication there. Turnover. Brown's on the puck. Then Tom Forty gets it. We'll move it up towards Snyder. Snyder makes the lead pass, but it's broken up by Paragallo. Paragallo and Savaglio have been on Fleschhauer's case all night. Definitely been a matchup that this Northport Huntington coaching staff has looked for. Tom Forty shot deflected into the netting. And then a big shove after the whistle from Savaglio. Might have just been a follow-through. Savaglio has some words with Fleschhauer. There won't be a call on the play as far as I can tell. Just some good old-fashioned chirping, and then they're going to their benches. Savaglio, Fleschhauer, former travel hockey teammates, according to LISN insider John LeVecchia. Puck comes to the point. Vodyak shot, turned aside by the blocker. Sposato picks it up, chips it up the boards, but not out. There was no one there, so the puck comes to Marchese, whose shot is deflected wide by Connolly. Puck comes to Collins. He tried to get it to Tittle. His stick was lifted by Marchese. Then Keel comes out and saucers it out of the zone. Second time we've seen that from Keel tonight. Then the lead pass intended. Campagnola was broken up. Marchese's shot turned aside by the stick of Spinelli. Marchese shot right into the breadbasket. Trying to get a 5-hole. Spinelli has made every save he's made. And he's made a lot of them. It's not like this is a game where the shots are that far apart. He just makes it look so easy, even the difficult saves. Very technically sound goaltender. An important thing at this level for sure. Not that it isn't important at other levels, but it's definitely paying off tonight as the faceoff is won by Belt. But then Connolly forces a turnover. His shot goes off the back of the net. Puck is still behind. Picked up by Belt. He evades Connolly. And he'll take it up the middle of the ice. Pass intended for Gafanov goes bouncing. That'll go all the way down. There's no chase rule in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. No matter how many times I ask for one, so this will go all the way back down for icing. Imagine you win a race towards the puck, but you don't get to the goal line. The whistle blows. You have to head all the way back down and start all over again. Belt on the dot. He's got a Gafanov and Caruso with him again. Face-off one. By Connetquot Sayville. Shot. Takes two turns basically off the deflections and goes wide of the net. Spinelli. Puck comes out. Comes to Caruso. He's got a Gafanov with him. Tried to make a pass. That's broken up by Esposito, whose speed and skill made him the captain of the Connetquot Sayville JV team as Caruso comes in. He's gone around Esposito before. That time he was forced to reset. Not a knock on Esposito, by the way. Definitely a back and forth that's fun to watch at any level, though. Puck is settled, finds Caruso, who chips it past Gray and chases. I think he thought he had help with him. He didn't. Now he'll chase Esposito, who chips it up the boards to DeLucci, who loses it to Belt. Throws it towards the front of the net, but it's broken up. Then a stick is sent flying, an arm is in the air. We're going to have a penalty. It's taken off a Gafanov stick. Spinelli heads to the bench. And then Collins will reset. Heads up ice. Moves it to a Gafanov, who gains his own. Looks for the open man, can't find him. Kind of skated himself into a corner there, but Caruso can't come away with the puck either as it's pinned behind Gafanov. Then Connetquot Sayville gains possession. So the whistle comes at 11:37. We have a power play from Northport Huntington. Clock reads 11:37, 3 minutes and 23 seconds into the play as the faceoff is won by Connetquot Sayville. Comes to the point, Paragallo moves it across. Then, wow, a Gafanov shot deflected just a little bit into the netting. And we'll reset on the other side. Face off, won by Collins to the point, picked up by Gafanov. He finds Collins, and the puck comes to Paragallo. He walks the line, moves it to Collins, who steps in, but hasn't decided to shoot. He decides to circle the net instead. Looking for the perfect shot, I suppose. Gets a pass towards the center. That's broken up. Paragallo keeps it in. Kraft can't settle that one, though, so it's going to come back to Vodyak, who fires it up the boards. Agafanov catches part of that on his skate. Savage gets the puck, though. He's got numbers if he hurries, and then it's broken up by Paragallo. He takes the puck. Up ice, gains the zone. Chips it around the boards. Pass intended for Kraft, I believe. He takes the puck off of Savage's stick. Puck comes back to the point. They tried to fire it back in. Turnover forced by Savage. Northport Huntington keeps it in. Thought that there was going to be an offsides call there. There wasn't. Puck leaves the zone. Then a pass intended for Savage is intercepted by Paragallo. Collins cuts to the center. Fires a shot. Glove save and a beauty by Keel. Just about 43 seconds remaining on that penalty, which was assessed to Martin, I believe. Connetquot Sayville. Yes, it's Zachary Martin in the box. 43 more seconds to go. Caruso heads out, along with Tittle and Belt. Face off won by Savage. Marchese throws it around. Belt will chase. Gets there ahead of Esposito. There's the puck to the point. Puck comes across to Collins. Collins fires a shot. That's still loose. Save, rebound. Comes free for Savaglio. Moves the puck across to Collins. Back to Savaglio, who steps in, tried to make a pass to Collins. Bit of miscommunication there. Collins was not pinching. Kind of a forced look, to be honest. As it's picked up by Collins. He makes a move to Tittle, who fires a shot. That's deflected. Bouncing puck goes high. Kept in. Esposito's on it. Caruso will chase. I will say this for Caruso. He definitely feels way more comfortable chasing Esposito than he does varsity players who are, you know, it's a bigger league. That's the reality. But when he realizes that doesn't matter, he's going to be a heck of a player at this level. Collins gets knocked off the puck by Snyder. Comes to Marchese. He moves it across to Esposito, who moves it up the ice. Play is broken up. Snyder resets to Esposito. Esposito has it. Caruso chases. Play is broken up by an Esposito pass. Savaglio carries it in. That's broken up by Esposito. Marchese makes the lead pass to Snyder. He carries it up the boards for now, and then that pass is broken up at center ice by Paragallo. Finds the open man. Back to Paragallo. Shot blocked by Marchese. Ends up in the corner for Gallucci. Then a whistle. at 8:44. Seems like just want to take this moment to congratulate the real Nikki Quinn, our producer, for winning Timeout Cafe Customer of the Month for the 5th time in a row. Congratulations, Nikki. I know Nikki always appreciates our Timeout Cafe updates, which normally come late at night as the face-off was won forward by Fleschauer, but Northport Huntington recovered. There's another power play underway. Almost too many to keep track of. Shot off the iron, and Kraft collects it. Savaglio give and go. Apologies for the unintended rhyming. As Vodyak picks it up, he heads the other way with numbers. 3-on-2. Pass intended for Brady is broken up. But the puck remains in the Northport Huntington zone. Paragallo moves it to Savaglio, who enters the zone. Makes the pass, shot, scores! And that's Kraft. We'll call that power play a wrap. It's 6-0. 6:58 into the third period. Just simple pass right into the slot, shot through traffic, well placed by Kraft. He's been very strong on the puck, whether it's along the boards in open ice, forcing turnovers, or just on his shots. He has that ability to find open ice in the middle of the fray and put the puck in the back of the net. As the faceoff is won, Rufkowski dumps it in. Reddy's on it. Turnover. Rufkowski loses his footing after getting tied up in Reddy's stick. No call, entirely incidental. Just kind of stepped on the stick. And now, Connetquot Sayville heads up ice. Pass intended for Martin's broken up, so Brady will reset again. Turnover forced by Savaglio. He's forced to cut off his pursuit due to the offsides call. The late offsides call, that is. Martin gets knocked off the puck, but manages to get it back, chip it in deep. Savage is on it along the boards. Puck comes free. Brown heads the other way. He's got help with him, but he decides to dump it. Chases with Brady. Finds the man on the half wall, and that man finds himself on the point. Rufkowski. And that make the pass comes flat. Paragallo's shot turned aside. Paragallo really couldn't get his footing on that one. Paragallo, the captain of this Northport Huntington team. Not a super old roster of all these call-ups. Not that that's a bad thing. There are young rosters in every league that wins games. Just ask the Devils. Puck comes to Campagnola. He moves it back to the point for Brady. Makes the lead pass. That's intercepted by Caruso. Caruso heads the other way. 1-on-2. Cuts to the outside. Makes the lead pass. Shot by Agafonov. Goes over the net. Great play there by Caruso. He's in the slot now. Pass intended for him is broken up. Then it cuts all the way across, but kept in by Collins, who fires it on net. Puck is loose and then covered by Keel, who's pretty much done anything you can ask for him within reason today. Just a matter of Northport Huntington. You know, they're coming off a game where they were shorthanded. They come up with a big win in the last few minutes of regulation. They come into the night and they're ready to take care of business. They want to move up in the playoff standings. And barring a collapse of... it would just be astounding at this point, to be frank. Caruso gets it. Shot. Save. Got to get better elevation on that. But that's just... that's something that's a shot you can get away with in JV sometimes, to be blunt. Caruso cuts to the center again. Lenahan definitely knows they're looking for Caruso. He's following him up and down the ice. Puck comes to Belt. Shot. Rebounds loose. Caruso will chase along the wall. Chips it back in. Gaffinoff to Caruso. Shot. Oh, just wide. It's going to come. I heard to turn this broadcast into the Caruso Stan account, but his Caruso shot is swallowed up in the breadbasket by Keel. But it's always great to see young, exciting players in varsity, especially at the end of the season. Sometimes at the beginning, depending on how things work. It's all about development, of course. Northport Huntington wins the face-off. Puck comes to Brown, and he loses it. Snyder tried to get it out. He couldn't. Puck is kept in, and then the puck goes bouncing. Puck leaves the zone. Connolly with Snyder. Collins is back. Morandi is chasing. He gets back. Shot. Saved by Spinelli. Spinelli has just been rock solid in terms of position. He knows when to step up. He knows when to play a little bit lower in his crease. His footwork has been phenomenal. I mean, you really can't say enough nice things about this young goaltender. And now there's a penalty against Morandi. I believe that's hooking on that odd-man rush. That checks out. So Brown will get off the ice. Blake Brown didn't know it was a penalty kill. To be quite frank, the guy went to the box kind of late. I'm not sure where these arms are coming up. I think they're coming up on the near side of the boards, where there's a bit of a blind spot here at the rinks as Marchese crosses the blue line. I feel a little bit better knowing Northport Huntington didn't realize there was a penalty at first either. Puck along the wall, comes out to the points. Vodyak, shot! Glove saved by Spinelli. I don't know if we've mentioned Spinelli tonight, or his outstanding footwork, or his... He's just having a very good game, and you know, this is a 6-0 game. It easily could be much closer. He's just made save after save, whether it's clutch or simple. He's made it look easy. Is that shot out of the zone? Hits Vodyak. Then Vodyak, the fourth, gets it back, fires it across to Burt. Ready. That shot's turned aside. Belts gets it to Brown. Fires a shot. That ends up trickling wide. Keel might have gotten a piece of it. Not that it would have made it much of a difference, to be quite frank. It didn't have much on it. It was definitely going to go wide, regardless. Connolly can't control the puck. Ends up along the boards. How many guys does it take to get out? Get the puck out from across the wall. In this case, it was 5. And then Belt forces the turnover in open ice. He comes in 1-on-0. Forehand. Save! Not sure if that was an intentional attempt. Maybe, I don't think he was attempting the crew drove there. I think he just lost the handle. But regardless, a good chance. Just watch this. He's coming in. He makes his move. Oh, I think that was intended. That was definitely intended. That was a nice move. I couldn't tell in real time. I'm like, no, there's no way that kid made that play. He made that play. Gafanov wins the faceoff shot. Save on the blocker for Keel. Lenahan picks that up. It is a power play for Connetquot Sayville, according to our LISN insider, John Lavecchia. You couldn't quite tell from watching the play. Kept in by Collins. He fires it across the zone. Not to anyone in particular, but it'll kill time off this penalty. 10 seconds remaining. As Brady gains his own, drops to Lenahan. Lenahan shot, blocker to side, harmlessly into the corner. Picked right back up. Behind the net, thrown towards the front. That's broken up and picked up by Northport Huntington. They'll get the 5-on-5. Agafanov will reset as Collins comes out to the ice. 2 Collinses on Northport Huntington. As the puck is fired down, ice is waved off. Puck comes to the center. Kraft makes his move. Shot! Oh! Just goes wide. Made a great move. Might have had the 10D beat, but it doesn't matter when you don't hit the net. Puck along the wall. Kept in the zone somehow, some way. Still in the zone. And now it's not. Puck comes out. Connetquot Sayville heads the other way. T-Birds have a 2-on-1. And a good defensive play by Collins playing the pass there, letting Spinelli turn that shot aside. He hasn't let his team down tonight. There's very few times you want to give player of the game to a goalie who wins 6-0 has played very well, as that play is offsides from Agafonov, who has a couple words for Roth. Face off right outside the zone, and it's won by Connetquot Sayville. Vadyok pinches, joins the rush, gets it to Gray, and Gray can't control it on his backhand. Puck moved back up the boards by Savaglio, but it then comes right back down. Rufkowski has it, looks off Savaglio, and then turns it over. Admittedly, I thought that was going to work, which is why I said looks off. But sometimes that's how it goes. As Rufkowski dumps it in, he'll go back to dump and chase hockey. He's had played a very solid under-the-radar game as Vadyok makes the D-to-D pass. Comes right back. Fired up the boards. Cross-ice pass was intercepted by Savaglio. And his shot gloved but not grasped by Keel. Puck comes back up the boards. Gray moves it out towards Martin. Under a minute left in regulation. I believe that's 14-10 into the game. As the puck comes up the boards. Northport Huntington's going for a change, so Ionis just completely misses it. You don't want to play that puck there, though, because if you play it, you can end up with too many men penalty. Caruso tips that puck along the boards, wraps around, throws it towards the front of the net. That's poked aside. Kraft will chase and recover. Caruso's still looking for a goal, I think, in this last minute. He has one this year as Caruso gets it. Shot save. He definitely feels a bit snake-bitten, and it's hard to disagree with him. A lot of bad luck as Belt forces a turnover. Cuts to the outside, finds Caruso. Shot blocked by Marchese. So Caruso will have to find a goal his next game. Had a good game, though. Good young player. We can't wait to see more of him here on the Long Island Sports Network. So Northport Huntington comes away with a 6-0 win. They now have control of their own destiny, one game in hand, tied with Connetquot Sayville. Not entirely sure how the tiebreakers work out. Northport Huntington has officially moved into 6, I'm being told, with this win. Tiebreakers apparently go their direction. Embarrassed to say I didn't know that offhand. My apologies as we get ready for this handshake line. And so this game's going to come to an end. Northport Huntington gets the 6-0 win. From Long Island Sports Network at the rinks, my name is Jack Siskin. Thank you so much for watching here with us tonight. Special thanks to my producer, Nikki Quinn, John Levecki on camera. And once again, thank you, and good night.